Hello everyone, I'm Mr. from Smakoon Technology. Today I will bring you the third section of the operating system, about the servo driver parameters, setting and parameter analysis. First, on the main interface, enter our advanced administrator. We can see the parameter setting indicator. The parameter setting indicator is lit. We enter the parameter setting page, and enter the servo parameter page. On this page, we can see that some common servo parameters that need to be set. Let me explain them one by one. First is absolute and relative. Because our servo operating system all use absolute motors, so this value should be written as 1. It's already written as 1. If you want to modify it, let me take the x-axis motor as an example. Write 1 here. Long press to write. After hearing the key sound, which proves the writing operation is successful. The second one, let me talk about the break delay time. The break delay time, because we only have the vertical z-axis, we usually connect the break delay function. In this case, we need to set the break delay of the z-axis within 10 milliseconds. Long press to write. You can see the yellow one is our read value. It has proved that we have successfully modified this parameter. The third one is the rotation direction. The rotation direction. Let's see if the current movement of each axis is the direction we want. Take our x-axis as an example. Take our x-axis as an example. We can see that when we press positive, it moves to the left. And pressing negative is moving to the right. If we want the opposite direction, we can change the rotation direction to 1 here. Note that this parameter needs to be modified offline, which means we need to turn off the servo enable. At this time, our driver will. It prompts that the rotation direction has been changed. We need to power off and on again. After powering on again, we can see that the rotation direction of the x-axis has been set to 1. At this time, if we press negative, it will move to the left, and pressing positive will move to the right. This is the opposite of what we just did. The stiffness level of the servo is what we want. The larger this value parameter is, the stronger rigidity we want. When should we adjust the inertia ratio? When we set a certain stiffness level. When we press the plus or the axis is jog plus or jog minus. We find it has jitter. At this time, we need to adjust by 100 each time. If the x-axis is now 9 and shaking, we need to write it to 900. Then perform the jogging. Increase by 100 each time, and see when we can reach a relatively stable number. The external resistor which is also commonly used, is used in high power. Used on a high-power driver. When it is set to 1, it proves that the external resistor is used, whether the external resistor is used or not. External resistor power. External resistor's power and resistance, when pressing the emergency stop, that is, when the enable signal is cut off, can be modified. Our stall enable is a general and conventional one. We need to turn off the stall enable alarm, because in a high-speed motion, a flight mechanical hand, there is often a feedback thermal current. At this time, we need to stop the stall detection. The above is about the servo parameters, the meaning and how to modify it. Finally, let me give you a popular science. In fact, the servo parameters setting. The servo parameters of the system is to change the parameters of the servo driver panel. Take the rotation direction we just changed as an example. It is actually changing the parameter P0002, which is the parameter we changed. The specific functions of the servo panel parameters. We will have a detailed manual, which you can refer to.